PIMO are strong people. Like, seriously, no joke. Hello to you and welcome to this new video. Thank you for being here. Well, honestly, I don't even know how to start the video, but I just want to say that if you're a PIMO watching this video right now, you're a strong person, like, you're a strong individual. Because it's not easy to live that lifestyle. Yeah. PIMO, physically in, mentally out. I'm sure so many of you know the meaning already behind the acronym, the real meaning. Yeah, living as a PIMO is not glamorous. I lived as a PIMO, me personally. I lived as a PIMO for a couple of months before leaving the religion. And I'm sure so many of you live for much more longer before leaving, and many chose to stay. It, while a PIMO in the religion, doing my research, knowing the truth about the truth already, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't stand it. It was overwhelming. I left. I have my reasons for leaving, like you, and PIMOs they have their reasons for staying, right? Because I've heard some criticism about the decisions of PIMO, and personally, I'm not here to judge or criticize. Yeah, it's better to understand. Yeah, because each and every one's situations and conditions, circumstances are different, right? You can't judge anyone. Personally, I know a PIMO. I wrote about him in my memoir, and I interviewed him, had several conversations with him. He literally told me that if he leaves, his mom might not survive it. He's a burning. All the family members are in the religion, and yeah, that's what he told me. He said that it's not worth it. Risking his mom's health and well-being, just by living. He doesn't want to give that pleasure to the religion. So I decided to stay, go through the motion and everything. Yeah, that's just one example in like thousands, right? It's not for me. Again, like like I said in my story, none of my family members are in a religion, right? And me, perhaps I would say it was kind of comforting, living, knowing that okay, there are people waiting for me on the other side. But for so many, all their social network structure is in the religion, and it's not easy. And I'm also aware that so many as well made that decision to leave, knowing that okay, there is no one on the other side waiting for them, so they had to build that social structure on the outside, and it wasn't easy. It's a bitter process. I'm aware of that, but for some, there are uncertainties. Uh, there's, they're scared, afraid, right? You know, to each their own. It's not, yeah. Like I said, you can judge, you can criticize uh, each and everyone's condition. You have to consider the circumstance. You have to consider the person's personality. You know, and for some it's not easy, right? So shout out to the PIMOs, not because maybe that lifestyle is to be praised, but because living as a PIMO, living with that dissonance on a daily basis, it's quite tough, right? You have to be strong mentally, like seriously. You have to cultivate that mental ability to be able to, go through that motion every day in, day out. And that's not an easy task, right? So I wanted to acknowledge that. Yeah, I wanted to acknowledge that. So you can criticize or condemn, like Dale Carnegie said. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.